All right, you or your friends may be doing dry January where you put down the alcohol for the month, but many are keeping that going way past January. I talked with Marla Hoban, co-founder of Roaming Nobles, the first dedicated non-alcoholic brewery in Oregon. Here's the first part of our discussion. Okay, so tell me about Roaming Nobles.
Yeah, we're Oregon's first dedicated non-alcoholic craft brewery, and we launched the product in 23. We started working on it in 2021. And our story really evolves from Germany. We lived in Germany in like 2012, and we were just so impressed with the culture there, the pub culture. It was very fluid, and you never knew who was drinking traditional beer or non-alcoholic beer. And the experience for the non-alcoholic beer was amazing. It was served beautifully in big glasses, and it tasted amazing. And we thought, Oregon needs this. So we thought about it for years, and then we started working on it. The inception of the brand was in 2021.
In terms of brewing non-alcoholic beer, how does this work? Like, how is it different than brewing alcoholic beer?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's hard. It's complicated.
Sure.
But I would say it's on all the same equipment as traditional brewing, and we use all the same ingredients. So what we do specifically is arrested fermentation, which means we allow it to ferment just a bit, but then we stop it. And so it's really pretty much the same process. It's just very controlled in terms of temperature and time. And like I said, we use all the same local Oregon ingredients. We just have to do a lot more R&D and kind of innovation around how we do it.
Yeah, were there trials and tribulations? Did it take a while to like figure it out and get a good taste?
Oh, yes. I think you'll talk to folks that have started, you know, breweries, non-alcoholic breweries, and you end up just dumping a lot of product. But that's part of the process because we really believe in creating like the best craft beer we can that's alcohol free. And so yeah, we worked on it quite a bit, and we brew with Steeplejack Brewing and Anna Buxton there. So yeah, they've been a great partner for us, and they could see the vision of what we saw early, and they kind of took us along with them.
It is cool to see the traditional breweries and alcoholic beer people like really embracing the non-alcoholic beers.
I think it's great. I don't think alcoholic beer is ever going to go away. I don't think we're competing with alcoholic beer. We're just an additional offering, which is great. You know, we're now on the blackboard at breweries versus kind of being on the back of the menu.
And we will have the second part of that interview coming up at 8:45, including the toughest beers to brew without alcohol, and I get to try them, so you don't want to miss that. Welcome back to ARC PDX. You or your friends may be doing dry January where you put down the alcohol for the month, but many are keeping that going way past January. I talked with Marla Hoban, co-founder of Roaming Nobles, the first dedicated non-alcoholic brewery in Oregon. Now, we showed you the first part of the interview last hour, and here's the rest. I'm sure some styles are harder to brew non-alcoholic and have it taste similar than others.
Yes.
What have you found from that?
That's a good question.
Are there any that are like you can't
IPA is hard, I think, because it's obviously has more alcohol and it has that bite. So I think getting it, we're constantly working on our IPA and, you know, figuring out also what folks want in Oregon, because there's such a range of styles that people associate with IPA. This is probably more of a West Coast IPA, but like I said, we've done a seasonal that was more of an East Coast IPA. So it's interesting to just see how people react to that. And then a Pilsner is also hard in its own way, complicated because it's so clean and crisp, and there's not much to hide behind. But we're really proud of our Pilsner. It's awesome, and it goes like super well with like good pizza and spicy foods and you know, for all the foodies in Oregon.
Okay, we should try it then.
Yeah.
Can we try it?
Let's try it, yes.
Okay, so this is the Pilsner.
And this is a traditional German Pilsner brewed with all Northwest ingredients.
Okay. You're going to judge my probably pouring.
Oh, gosh. I'm an easy
Don't judge my beer pouring.
That's okay.
Okay, I'll pour you some too.
Thanks. Should be cold.
Yeah. It is cold.
Good.
She brought it chilled, which is the best.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
In our Roaming Nobles glasses.
Yeah.
It smells like a beer, like a normal beer that I've had.
So too.
This is good.
Yeah.
Yes, I like this.
Thanks.
This is good.
Yeah. It's crisp and clean and really drinkable.
Yeah. I'm gonna finish the rest of it so I
Yeah.
can try the IPA.
Yeah, yeah.
But it doesn't have alcohol in it, so it doesn't look weird if I'm chugging it on camera, right?
Chug away. Bottoms up. I can pour the IPA for us.
Yeah, because I'm curious. My favorite beer is hazy IPAs.
Oh,
which
is it?
I would imagine it's probably hard to
Yeah.
replicate that flavor, but
We'd love to
I'm-
do a hazy. Gosh.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking to do non-alcoholic beers. Of course, I've dabbled in the sober curious.
Have you?
yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I'm definitely trying to drink less alcohol. So.
I think it's nice because it's not sweet like a mocktail, you know,
yeah.
so you can alternate. And this has a very different smell.
Oh, yeah, and I taste like there is that hoppy,
Oh yeah, Centennial hops.
yeah, the flavor in there.
And the aroma is a little more citrus. It's a little
Yeah.
softer.
It's like refreshing too.
Thanks. Yeah, we think so too.